Guys, if you want to learn how to not goof up, then you better watch this one. All right, guys, one of my favorite things to do is pull up on my team unexpected, keep them on their toes. I'm going to show you what it is that we're doing here. I can see they're all set up. I think I want to say they've been here for maybe 15-20 minutes. We're doing everything here except the roof. And you can see here, look at this, guys. Wow, that's going to be a good before and after. The walkway here also super black. So you got technician. By the way, this is a 3-man team, but their 3rd man called out with the what's it called, sick. Took a sick day today. Let me see here what Miguel's up to. So look at this patio right here, guys. Wow, man, that's gonna be a good before also. And they're doing this Trex deck right here, guys. Look at that. Now Trex, you got to be real careful, no pressure at all. And I mean, you see this right here, guys. Every outdoor organics, mildew, mold, what is this thing called? Lichen bacteria. Look at this. Wow. That's pretty bad. Lichen bacteria, moss. Like I said, I mean, every single, wow, look how beautiful that is. So, like I said, Jamie's doing the house while Miguel's doing everything else. You see there, he already pulled his soft wash hose, and that's what they're doing. They're doing all the walkways in the entire house. Look at that. The house is pretty bad too, guys. Wow. Wow. Man, this is a kind of a big project. By the way, it's like, I want to say 8:20 in the morning, guys. Super nice out, but muggy, guys. Muggy. I almost feel like I'm in a tropical jungle right now. That's how bad it is. So anyway, so what they're doing is they're cleaning everything up. He's gonna activate his AR-45, and then they're going to he's going to soft wash this portion here, because I mean, you see how bad that concrete is, guys. That needs about 3.5–4%, and then he'll switch to 5.5% for that deck. That deck is in really bad shape. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about, let me flip this thing around. All right, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is this. I'm gonna give you guys 2 awesome tips, okay? By the way, welcome to the Mr. Bubbles channel. But the tips for today is this. In order for you to grow a successful business, okay? And when I say successful, one that is going to, you know, give you financial independence for yourself and for your family. What it is this, guys. You need to develop, okay, so this is the tip number 1 for you guys. Actually, you know what? Before we get into that, because sometimes I forget to do this for you guys, how we picked up this customer. Guys, how we picked up this customer is another win for our wrap. He saw the wrap vehicle here in the neighborhood, wrote down the number, gave us a call, and here we are. This job is a big job. I can't remember how much exactly, but it's well over $1,000 bucks. And so, you know, wraps, they pay for themselves. That's the point of the wrap. By the way, this guy's name is Grover Cleveland. That's my first time ever meeting somebody with the name Grover. You guys ever meet a Grover? But let me know in the comment section. Anyway, the tips for today, guys, that's the point of this video. 2 great tips. Number 1 is you want to make sure that you automate your business. And when I say automate, I'm talking about systems, because one of the things that I get a lot of emails about is asking me to teach you guys how to problem solve, right? But here's the deal. And, you know, problem solving is one of the skill sets that we're actually going to cover in the Wash Academy, one of the classes that is at the end of the year. We're talking about this stuff, you know. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that, actually. That's the 12 skill sets is this summer, not in the fall, guys. That's one of the skill sets that you guys need to learn how to develop, is how to problem solve. One of the very, very most important skill sets to learn. There he is right there. He's about, oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm stepping right on his line. So you see that right there? He's about to soft wash right there. So, but anyway, so you want to develop systems. And there's a lot of different systems that you're going to need to develop in order to succeed. Look at that, guys. He's downstreaming the house, and the other one right there, he's about to soft wash that whole thing, and then he's going to switch to what is that thing called? The surface cleaning, and knock that out. So the system that I want you guys to develop first, because there's a lot of systems, that's why the systems class is in the fall. I think that's what I meant. But anyway, the first system that I want you guys to develop is the Mr. Bubbles house washing system. Now, I did an entire episode. It was number 108. Just search it out. 108. Now, that is a members only episode. So make sure you guys, sign up for the Mr. Bubbles membership through YouTube, because you get to watch a lot of great content like that. And then also what I recommend you guys do is, look at that. You guys watch my downstreaming series, which is episode 140 to 150, because in that series you get to actually see the Mr. Bubbles house washing system. And why is this important? Because what you want to do, guys, when it comes to problem solving is you want to put yourself in a situation where most of the times you're not having to problem solve, and that's what a system will do for you, right? So in the Mr. Bubbles house washing system, for example, I'm not going to break the whole system down. You guys go ahead and watch those videos. But part of the system is home and plant protection. So we're moving those potted plants. We're taping stuff up. Why? Because we don't want to nuke their Verizon box or their internet, or, well, that's the same thing, or their, what is that thing called? Their electricity, right? So we don't want to deal with those, having to solve those problems. We don't want to create those problems. Another thing that trips a lot of people up, if you've seen my build series, if you don't build your rig properly, you're going to have a lot of problems out in the field. For example, there's a reason, guys, why we put a filter, right? If you guys watch my series, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you don't have a filter on your rig that is preventing like rocks and debris from growing into your machine, guys, I fried like, I don't know, 8, maybe 9 machines because of that. There's a reason why. That's the point. There's a reason why we do what we do. And by this stage of the game, for you guys, you should already have your system primed and ready. Your rig system, you should not be using systems out there, rig systems that are, not built to the standard of the industry, is my point. But when you're talking about how many different systems, because there's marketing systems, there's billing system, admin systems, all of that stuff, right? But focus first, become a master, guys, a master of doing A. Once you've mastered A, then master B, then C, then D, etc., right? So the Mr. Bubbles house washing system, because the system is going to do 2 things for you, actually. One, we already talked about, it's going to help you to avoid problems. But the second thing is, it's going to give you that quality of service, right? Like these guys here, they were already here. They did everything, right? They don't go to a house and every single house do things differently. No, they're using the same system in every house. So it doesn't matter if I'm here or they're here, they're still working a system. So the quality of the service, because think about it, they're working the same system as me, they're using the same equipment as me, the same chemicals as me, the same processes as me. The results should be the same as me. You guys get that? So you want to make sure that you have a system, house washing system in place, because this is going to help you reach that level of consistency, right? We talk all the time on the channel about branding. This is going to really raise your reputation in the marketplace. So again, highly recommend you guys focus on developing the system. Eventually, through time, you'll be able to develop your own system. But for now, I would copy the Mr. Bubbles house washing system. Now, before we get into my second tip of the day, let me tell you guys real quick about my business in a box. Guys, quick announcement. I've created a digital product called Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box. Check this out. Okay, so the Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box is actually a thumb drive that we're going to send to you guys to your physical address. And when you get this thumb drive, you're going to see a folder that's called Box in it. And then when you open it, you're going to see all of these files right here, guys, all of these folders. And guys, this thing has over 500 files, anything and everything I've ever created from my business. So all of the blueprints, training modules, documents, all of the things that you guys constantly email me about, you know, your pricing PDF, your for example, you know, your marketing blueprints, anything that you could need for your business is in here. That's why we call it a business in a box. One of the things that I really like about this is, guys, check out all of these pictures. So you have a total of 300 before and after pictures that you guys can add to your website and your Facebook and your Google My Business. And check this out. So there's a folder called Google SEO. And the pictures already have the SEO words in them. And this one photo right here has over 300. This specific folder has 190 pictures, but all in all, it's over 300 pictures. Look at some of these pictures, guys. Amazing before and afters pictures for you guys to be able to add to all of your social medias and whatnot. This is going to help you get a lot of customers. And of course, your edible postcards are on here. And then finally, you got training videos on here as well, guys. Like, for example, the video on how to optimize your Google My Business, the Mr. Bubbles. You got several videos. So they're like training modules. You got all the PDFs. The bottom line, guys, is this. This is going to help you with your business. So don't miss out. Make sure that you email us so you can get your business in a box today. In order to get your business in a box, you just got to hit the link in the description of this video. And I say this all the time on the channel, guys. The more you know, the more you grow. That's how come I decided to create this business in a box, because it has everything in there you need to be able to grow your business. And I really, really believe that this is going to be a game changer for you. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. All right, guys, so the second thing that I'm going to talk to you about is I've been getting a lot of emails where, you know, people are just straight up quitting, guys. Straight up giving up because, you know, this, that, and the other thing. I would say I'm averaging right now about 8. Look at that. He's already put the solution on the deck. I can see it here. I mean, it's already like 80% better already. That solution is doing its thing. But I've been getting about at least eight emails a month now where it's like, hey, Mr. Bubbles, unfortunately, you know, I'm going back to my job because of this, that, and the other thing, or I'm selling my rig because this. I even have people offer for me to buy their rigs, or if I knew anybody who wants a rig, this, that, and the other thing. And it's got me thinking, like, about my own journey. Guys, I am not where I am today, right? Oh, I see the neighbor's gonna come over to get a flyer, I think. Yeah, she's she's waving at me. But yeah, I'll head over there and make sure I get a flower in her hands. Here's my point. You know, I didn't get to where I am because I did everything right. No. I got to where I am because actually I did everything wrong. Yeah, you heard me right. Like, guys, I goofed up a lot. That's why I'm able to make what I make today, because I goofed up a lot. I learned everything the hard way through the process of elimination by doing everything the wrong way first in order for me to learn how to do it the right way. Like, for example, I just told you about, you know, when we were talking about systems, about how I didn't know about filters. I didn't know about, you know, a bypass line, for example. So yeah, I fried my first 8-9 machines. And I think I've told this story before. I remember, I think it was the 3rd or 4th roof washing that I ever did. Guys, I didn't know anything about reclamation bags. I completely annihilated someone's lawn. Like, guys, it was actually kind of impressive, actually. I did not leave a single blade of grass standing. I killed the entire lawn. So you see, I learned everything that way. I learned everything by goofing up. In my first 2 years, I had to take out loans in the wintertime. The first loan, I think, was like $13,000 or $14,000. And then the second season, I want to say it was either $19,000 or $21,000 loan from the bank. Now, I will say this, I could have gotten a job in the winter to pay the bills, but when I quit my job, you know, I'll be right over. Give me about 5 minutes and I'll be right over. Yeah, no worries. We'll take good care of you. Yeah, I got you. Sorry about that, guys. You know, guys, the bottom line is that's just how I did everything. I learned by doing everything that way. Everything. I mean, I goofed up. I made mistakes. I had to borrow money. I was telling you guys how I had to borrow money to pay the bills. The second winter was like $21,000, and I was saying how when I quit my job, guys, I promised myself, I made a rule for myself that I would never work for somebody else ever again. So, you know, I had to take out loans to survive the first 2 years. Took out 2 loans. And then my third season, okay, 3 years in, I broke even that year. And what do I mean by break even? I was able to pay back my loans. I was able to pay the winter bills without taking a loan. Guys, I'm not even kidding you. At the beginning of my 4th season, which was like, I want to say it was either the last week of February or the first week of March of my 3rd season, I had like $500 in my bank account. But I did not, you know, I didn't have to take out a loan or anything. I was able to survive the winter, you know, by you know, completely annihilating my bank account. But that 4th season, I was able to, you know, that's when I started wrapping vehicles. My 5th season, I bought my first new truck cash, and the business started taking off in year 5 and 6. Then by year 7, I was already doing $600,000-$700,000. And then it was actually in year 8 when I broke $1 million for the first time. Of course, now I'm in my 13th year. The bottom line is, guys, don't quit. Don't give up. Like, man, I had so many opportunities to quit, to give up. This business for me was very the opposite of counterintuitive. Like I said, I learned everything the hard way, did it the wrong way first. And in the beginning, I mean, this was very difficult for me, guys. I know, like, I think about this, like how everything's so easy to me now. But that's what happens when you goof up a lot and you learn how to not do things. You eventually get to a point where you know exactly what to do, right? And so my message for you guys today is, you know, absolutely stick with it. Don't give up, guys. This business can be very rewarding. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Wow. Guys, this thing was like, I mean, pitch black a couple minutes ago. Look at this deck. I'm going to flip the camera around for you guys real quick. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. 5%. Look at that, guys. Let's see how good it did with the moss. There was a little bit of moss there, too. Wow. Look at that, guys. Now, he's going to come through with the fan tip. You can't use any pressure when you're talking about Trex deck, right? So, be careful because I'm backing up here. Wow. Yeah, guys, this business is very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you guys give up on it. You can make a lot of money, find financial freedom for yourself, and, you know, and really have something where you're going to be able to provide not just for yourself, but for your family. By the way, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this video as we spend a little time with one of my crews. I'm going to go ahead and talk to that neighbor, because she jonesing over there, guys. She jonesing. But I appreciate you guys watching today's pressure washing advice video. Guys, stay tuned, guys. Stay glued to the Mr. Bubbles channel, because, man, wow, we're like, I want to say 2 weeks away from launching our enclosed build series. So, man, super excited about that. Also, email me, guys. Make sure that you stay current to everything that's happening in the industry. I'll send you out the 2025 pricing guideline, marketing blueprint, etc. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.